Hi Marty, I'm making this video to show you how to go about completing the assignment for the journal on your 3 favorite experiences. So it's actually a 3-step process, and steps 1 and 2, you'll be doing those to get yourself ready for step 3, but you won't be handing in steps 1 or 2. So with step 1, I've given you a timeline to look at. And I'm having troubles opening the timeline on this particular computer. But with the timeline, you're basically thinking about things that you've achieved in your life and you're brainstorming. So you think of things, what did you do in kindergarten, grade 1, maybe grade 5, maybe your first job, maybe the first time you worked on a piece of mechanical equipment, something that got you thinking about the career that you have right now. So you're just brainstorming and you're just listing things that you've done in your life that have defined you in any way. So that's step 1, and you just have lots of ideas of things that are going to come to mind. Then for step 2, I want you to look at the list you've developed in step 1, and then you are going to think, okay, looking at this list, let's just look at 10 things here that I'm kind of proud of, or at the end of them I felt like I've accomplished something. Or maybe they were tough when I was doing them, but in the end, actually, I achieved something with those. So make that list of 10. And when you're looking at this one to make your list of 10, you might start thinking of other things that you didn't think of when you were doing the brainstorming activity. This is the way our memory works, is as we're working away, you think, oh yeah, I forgot about this. So you're down to 10. And then, again, so that's just for you to look at. And then I want you to, of those 10, come up with 3 things that you could write a paragraph on each one of those. So, so each of those 3 things will be unique to you. So event 1, you'll introduce what the event was. So, for example, if I think of something that I'm particularly proud of, is when I was in grade 4, I was a very, very shy girl, but I had to perform a speech because it was required in my class, and I managed to muster up the courage to say the speech in front of class, and it went over very well. And I did so well that I was then asked to say my speech in front of the whole school, which terrified me, yet I did that, and I succeeded at that. And I really liked how good it felt to push myself to do something scary and then do a good job at that. And lo and behold, here I am, a teacher. I do public speaking every day of my life, and if you had spoken to the shy me in grade 4, I never would have thought I could do such a thing. So my one paragraph could be my experience with that speech in grade 4. And then I would think of 2 other life-defining things that I have really learned something about myself from, and I'd write about those. So you'll end up with 3 stories, 3 paragraphs that you're going to share with me, and that's what you'll hand in to the Dropbox. And what we're going to do later on in the assignments that come is we're going to keep going back to these 3 stories, and we're going to really dig away at them and look at what is being revealed about your values, the things you really like doing, the things you're really good at, and eventually we'll tease that until we figure out, based on the things that you've identified as really significant to you, what careers could we build out of that. And I know right now you're working as a mechanic, and perhaps that's something that you love and you continue to go through and continue with that. Or you might discover another career you never even considered, and it'll be based on these 3 stories, and it will be based on things that are important to you because you've identified the things that are important to you. Okay, I hope this helps, and if you're still struggling, give me a call at school tomorrow. The number is 613-966-9210, extension 230. Thanks.